Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Big Fish Lad, and today we are having an impromptu trip up to Finest Aquatics. Joe's with me, look. She's taking me over. You haven't seen Joe for a while. It's been hiding. But she's with me today, so we're going to have an impromptu trip up to Finest Aquatics. It's in Widnes in the northwest of England. And I'm going to take you on the journey, and if you let me film inside, I will try and get some footage of what fish they've got. The reason I'm going over is because they have a fish that I've wanted for a while and I've not seen them in any other store, so I'm going to go over and have a look, and I may come home with it, so watch this space. Let's get over to Finest Aquatics. Okay guys, so I've just arrived at Finest Aquatics and I've been in and asked the owner if I can do a video, and he said that's great, I can do it. What a beautiful shop guys, it's immaculate honestly, and there's some stunning fish in there, so let's go and have a look. Okay guys, so it's on an industrial estate, and obviously I've just come through the grain gates, my car's there. And this is the shop in the corner. So honestly, I'm not lying to you, I've just had a quick nosy and it's absolutely stunning. Cannot believe how nice it looks. I'm just going to go and get Joe out the car and we can go in and have a nosy, and I'll show you about. See you in a mo. Okay guys, so when you enter Finest Aquatics, it's just an array of dry goods. This room is full of dry goods, and they do so many different makes, which is fantastic. These are all your external filters and your wave makers, and you've got heaters there on the left. And there's like I said, there's different makes, so it gives you an option of what you want to pick. You've got your return pumps, your air pumps, and obviously your air lines. You know also you've got some tanks on the top as well. There's just loads of dry goods in this shop, guys. Honestly, you've got pond stuff. You've also got more tanks, and then the good old Fluval FX6 and FX4, which is always nice to see in the shops. Then you've got the NC Labs foods. You've got their own make foods. When I was going to buy some of these and I forgot dinner, so that's done me head in. They look really good, these homemade foods from them. All these pond foods, your big bags of pond sticks. Then you've got all your medications, Waterlife. I love Waterlife. I do use Waterlife, guys. It's one of my go-to medications. And then even more stuff, more dry goods, scrapers, ornaments, you name it, they've got it, guys. Honestly, NC Labs meds, again, different options. You know, different option for what different people. Tetra. You know, you can't say they don't do stuff that you want, guys. And then my favourite, they've got a load of Seacom stuff. I love the Seacom brands. I love their, water conditioners, their medications. They've got all sorts of different things. Clarity, and this shop has probably got the most Seacom products I've ever seen in any shop, to be honest with you. And then there's even more makes of stuff. You can't go wrong, guys. It is a brilliant shop. It's very clean. What I really loved about this shop was it just felt so clean and tidy. And you've not even seen the fish room yet, guys. And, this is a big room, a big room. And as you can see, there's just an array of stuff. It's unbelievable. Then you've got your aquascaping stuff, your rocks. And again, some huge pieces. Look at that Dragonstone. Some huge pieces and different types of rocks. It's $2.99 a kilo, look. And you've got your different types for aquascaping, obviously. And then obviously going on to the foods, the frozen foods, and check it out, a big array of frozen foods as well. Some stuff you don't even see in your normal shops. A really wide range. Brilliant, honestly brilliant, guys. Can't fault them. Honestly, I can't fault them. And then you've got your live foods as well. Just a list there of live foods, £1 per pouch. And We had some river shrimp, obviously, and I just wanted to show you this. This is in that room, and it's like a little display tank with a pair of cribs and some young, stunning tank. Love that tank. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking tank. Simple but beautiful. Then we entered the fish room, guys, and this is the first thing that I saw when I went in the fish room, was this beautiful marine tank, which you can see is a double-sided marine tank. You can see it from the dry goods bit, and then as you enter the fish room. And I'm not one for marine tanks, as you know, but this was stunning. And then just an overview of what the shop looks like, guys. This is me trying to get as much in one bit as you can see. How beautiful does it look? Loads and loads of marine and loads of fresh water, guys. So I'll show you some of the freshwater stuff now. Okay, check the big watermelon pleco out, an L330. It was huge. It must have been 12, 13, 14 inches maybe. Love these Peruvian angels. If I had a tank spare, would have hooked these up, would have bought these definitely. Stunning, stunning angels. And again, tanks just full of different types of fish. You've got your angels, your rams, your Corridorus, loads of tetras. I mean, this L260 was so beautiful, and it was wild caught. And then one of my favourites, the Amphilophus citronellus. Found it hard not to take one of these home. Obviously some flower horns in there as well, but they were nice, those Midas cichlids, to be honest with you guys. I would have had one of them if I had room, as you know, but I don't have no room. Loads and loads of discus, some little severums, quite a lot of discus actually. So for you discus people, quite a nice array and a nice choice, and some beautiful looking ones. Yeah, like I said, there was just so many. I was to look at black rams. You don't see black rams very often where I come from. And then huge plecos. They had quite a few really nice plecos in actually, and I didn't show you all of them. You know, these two beautiful big ones, obviously I had to show you. And there's the other one. There were some L14s in 114, sorry, in there. Some L14s. It was just did a really nice array of plecos. But it's really hard to get all the footage in, guys, because there was so much. Clown loaches, again, some beautiful Danios, and again, like I said, there was such an array of fish, and I'm just trying to show you as much as I possibly can, and more freshwater, guys, obviously, because I know that people on my channel are more about the American cichlids and the freshwater. Check those koi angels out. Love those koi angels. I would have had them as well if I had the room. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, you know, really good. I mean, I think people think this is a marine shop, but actually it is marine predominantly, but as you can see, loads of tropical. Now check this Asian arowana out. I wanted this Asian arowana, and I wanted these albino stingrays. If I could have got this tank with those fish and brought it back to my house, I would have done. And I think, guys, this is something that I want to do eventually. I'd love to have a big tank with Asian arrow in and some stingrays. I will do it one day. Don't know when, but I will do it one day. You know me, I get bored, so it could be sooner rather than later, but who knows. Good price on the stingrays. And that arrow is just to die for. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. And then, obviously, the corals, guys. So I didn't film much of the marine. I just filmed the corals. The lads gave me a lens, which was really good of them, for me to make sure that I could see the fish. And I just wanted to show you some of these corals. Now, they had 3 tanks full of these corals, and I think if you remember rightly, the tanks were 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot. And they were just full of stunning corals and fish. And there was so much marine fish, so many marine fish in there as well. And then another display tank. They really care about this shop, guys. You can see all the tanks look really good, and you know, they've also put some display tanks in there as well. Okay, guys, so we've just left the shop, and guess what I've done? Mr. Impulsive Buyer's bought another pleco. So I'll show you what pleco it is when we get home, but I've got to say, what an absolutely beautiful shop and great people in Finest Aquatics. Anyway, we're going to head home. We're going to nip to McDonald's for a drink, and then we're going to go home, guys. So I will show you what I got when I get home. So we're home now, guys, and this is the L600 600. I've just measured it and it's 7 inches. And it's an absolute beauty. Obviously gone a little bit pale due to transportation, but I saw it in the shop and it was absolutely immaculate and the colour was fantastic. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to drip acclimate it and then put it in the tank. So I'll be back in a moment, guys. So the camera cut off, guys, but there you go. We put him in the tank. He's gone in this tank and he's okay in here. He's going to be in here with the Cuban cichlid. Yeah. That's it, guys. Let's go and wrap up the video. Okay, guys, so that's it. That was the fish store tour on Finest Aquatics, and really enjoyed the day out. It was a beautiful day anyway. What a beautiful place to visit. I would highly advise, if you can get to that shop, to go and give it a visit, because it's something for everybody. And like I said, you're made to feel welcome. So give it a shot, guys, if you get the chance. Also, yeah, thank you to the guys for letting me do the video. Really appreciate it. Okay, just a quick one before I do leave. I know I'm going to get questions on why I didn't quarantine the L600. The reason I didn't was because 2 reasons. One, it was in a tank on its own and the shop was immaculate. The fish looked immaculate, so I trusted it. And the other reason is my quarantine tank is being used, and that's me just being honest, guys. Anyway, I am out and I will see you on the next video. See you later.